in this video, we're going to look at what's the difference between feelings and reactions. And there is a difference, but most people, if you've never stopped to consider this, you wouldn't necessarily have figured it out what the distinction is. So a feeling is a signal, and a reaction is a survival response layered on top of that signal. So when emotional literacy is low, reactions take over, and shutting down or lashing out or collapsing. They are all reactions, they're not feelings. And actually becoming emotionally literate is starting to tune into what it is that's going on with you when you're being reactive. If you shut down and feel like you want to go in, you go into fight, flight, or freeze, or fawn. So you want to run away, or you want to lash out, or the freeze is collapsing, and you just want to get away from it. They're reactions, they're not feelings. And it's a case of getting to know what is the feeling that's underneath that. Often it's either fear, anger, or hurt. So learning to separate feelings from reactions creates choice, and it reduces shame, because often when we react, like lash out or freeze, we feel embarrassed about it afterwards. So the three questions to help you with this area is: what reactions do you tend to default to under stress? I used to default to people pleasing. I'd want to please people so that they weren't cross with me or disapproving of me. I'd want to please them and win their approval. And that's a reaction. Um, but it came from a fear of being disapproved of, and the deeper fear was a fear of being abandoned. So what reactions do you tend to default to under stress? And the next question is, what feeling might sit underneath that reaction? So ask yourself that, like I was saying, my reaction of fawning was, the feeling underneath it was to gain approval, and the feeling underneath that was to keep myself from being rejected or abandoned. So the final question is, what would change if you slowed the moment down? So between the stimulus and the response, instead of a reaction, there's a gap. So if you slow it down, take a pause, take a breath, and look at, what am I noticing in my body right now? And just notice it. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. In the next video, we're going to look at tolerating emotion without acting it out. So I'll see you then. Bye for now. Bye.